Stream's loading up. Anyway, hello! My name is Footboy and today we are playing StormWorks. It's a early access game, as you can see in the bottom left. So I have got this game played a bit and it is very fun indeed. If you know what this is, you are a sort of a rescuer / you do a bunch of missions for some reason. I'm not the best at the story, but basically you're a sort of coast guard. Like, you have a bunch of missions you have to do. Some as put out fires, some as rescue people, some as do other things. I've recovered a research drone in the most oddest way, but that is that. And you can, in this, because I'm in creative mode, you can do many good things. I don't know why I'm going to change my skin, but I'm going to leave it pale. I'm going to stick with that. I think go with the most British mush style as I can. And yes, that should do. So we are in. So we have a new mission to do, but so look over there, there's a runway. So the hangar is here. So we have all aircraft and ground vehicles will start from here, and we have ships that will start from here. To explain this game simply, you have missions you can activate and you can mess around. It's like a sandbox game. Well, it is. And I'm rushing through this. So we got a ladder. Characters are not the 100% the best, but to be honest, they all do for saying it's an early access. And to be honest, if this was a release game, I would not be bothered at what state it is in now, because it's that fun. So we have crane controls. So let's go forward. Look at this, lads. We're moving. That doesn't move, but let's go back a bit. Wait until it does that. Believe that's all the way. And clunk, that will do. So I think a good way to do is to go through the ground / aircraft vehicles I got off the Steam Workshop first. And then we can do where we put the large ships I've got against high waves and high winds and bad conditions. So let's go into load. Okay, that's what I've got. So that's the boat, but the workshop we have 2 vehicles I can show off. I think presents well, it's technically the starter helicopter. Let's go for the starter helicopter first. So let's spawn this in. It's a very blocky building, but it does work. So we have here the helicopter. I don't know how it fully works, but it seems like it's quite standard. So what's this engine? Auto hover. I like auto hover on. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Your pilot is taking some trouble of realizing what the hell's going on. Let's just try that again. It's very strange, it's not that stable. I see. It's ha ha. I see the controls. I see how this works. So it's reversed to what the other one was, but it's a little. I haven't tested this really. I just know that this is the standard one. So let's kick the engine on again. So we've maneuvered it out of the hangar. So basically, the other one was WNS was the power to the oh god, I'm still not getting used to this, am I? Was power to the main propeller up and down. Then the A and D was left and right to what this is. And it's just gone to arrow keys now. So it's just swap places. But this is what flying does. And I'm not the best with helicopters. I haven't got a plane. But this is a weird helicopter. I've done this to myself, haven't I? Yikes. Let's count that as a success. A flying success if I'm not good with this. So there's the buggy car, but this is more or less building, so let's go to the workshop and show off the tank before we get to the good vehicle. So far, the tank, literally, I'm mildly clueless on how the actual main turret works, but I have knowledge that this side turret we have control of. And we have a flashy light. And that's how that works. So V for that. Kick engine on. That's a fire. Yeah, I don't know how to control the same main. Where the hell are the brakes? There we go. So the main turret I don't know how to use. I think it's just in lock position, because to be honest, the main cockpit is exactly where you expect the rotor to go. But this is what you can do. So this is the A1 Abrams. It's very loud for me, sorry. So that's what firing does. QPU. So I don't know really how we can do this. Exactly spin. I don't know if it actually does work, but this is how this is all I can figure out in the time I've had this. So this is what this is. Quite a nice vehicle. This is the main turret I can figure out to work. It'll be lovely. But this will do for like sort of a set piece. So let's try this back over, or I can just quickly do that. Let's get the Chinookin, which I believe is just a retextured version of one of the rescue choppers. So I use this retrieve a research drone, and for some reason, for the life of me, forget it, I got the main hatch open, you can open it, and then use this winch, and the basically research drone, the top of it was peeking through here. Very weird to fly. Let's get into here, let's auto hover, keep altitude. That's nothing I want to know. I would use this helicopter more than often than anything else. Now this sort of has better sort of control system than the other one. The other one feels inverted. So we're going to glide out sketchily. Keep altitude on. So this will not move now. This thing is now ours. So keep altitude off. We can now fly literally wherever we want. So if I just get this, I can up out the seat. We are very high up. And this ain't gonna do anything, so we can, let's say, where's this? We can, no, we don't want to release that. We want to, it's this key. Hatch is open. Drop, 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 drop. I believe that's gonna fall. The time is moving, so let's go time today. And here it comes, crashing down. I wasn't expecting that one. Where the hell has it landed? Ah. I'm gonna have to grab that one, aren't I? So such a brilliant piece of machinery. It's very good and efficient. And crashes safety first. That's all I can say. I can actually see this quicker. Do that. So here's this helicopter. We would probably use this in a mission on later, but time is to do the boats. So I've been working on a boat. I haven't made it float yet, but I'm working on a decent sized boat. To get that out of the way, we're gonna We're not going to tour these boats, I know they've been on the Steam Workshop if you really want to see them. Let's do the little guppy first. So here's a little guppy. We're going to put this against its tests, against some high waves. And I tested one of them before and thought, stabilizers. Let's see what happens when we turn them off. After it was managing the storm perfectly, I managed to capsize the creation. So let's get in here. Lights, 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 lights. So we've kicked on the engine. We're on the roll. Let's now go to time of day / weather. Weather on. Rain. Let's keep going, lads. This is getting to some high weather conditions. And we have to survive in this storm. Ooh, here we go, big wave, and out the air we are. This thing is not designed for this. And these are some really bad conditions. This is 100% wind. And this thing is basically just full pelting trying to get through this. Whoa! Don't know what that did, but we'll take it easy for now on because I can't really floor it. As you should, there's a bit of lag spike, but it is early access. So as you should see, we are just about clinging from the waves. Yeah, that was a nice slowdown boost. So that is that. I'm trying to use a bottle opener to be a hold down button control. So whoa! So I have to hold down W constantly. So we are in this little guppy, and simply they're gonna hop out for a second. So we're gonna sit in the waves while we take it for a minute. So we have basically a small ship, but we have some space for person saving. So if this was probably a small Coast Guard vehicle, really, and I'm getting back into this, I don't like this. We're kicking into overdrive because these waves are getting to a bit choppy. We are just about, realistically, most of the water that we're seeing inside the ship is real, but not like that, but most of it will be just washed out, and really the only danger is the bottom side crew. Oh, it's getting a bit rough here. This ain't that high, really. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, the little guppy lasted this long. And it physically... And this is what it's like being underwater. So, and let's now weather. No, that's mission enter. Exit. Time weather. Let's turn the wind off and then the rain off. So the wind's gonna die down. Let's go to the day and weather thing again. So this is what's happened to our little guppy. It's capsized itself and it hasn't gone too well. Well, let's nervously hop back in. I don't like being underwater when I can't see the floor. Hop in and do the good old take this back to the workbench. And it's fine again. So now that was a little guppy, that was a little ship. It wasn't going to do much. I'm going to go with this one first. So let's just say whatever you saw the name of this. That's the I'm not Poseidon. Couldn't read it then. So this got well designed. So there's a lot of interior stuff that it has. I'm not going to go through all of it, but a lot of it's just don't know what it really does, but there is quite a bit. And if you really want to see it, it's on the Steam Workshop. I am not just going to go run through, but this bit of lag where it's wrong button. I pressed R. Gives you a bit of a kick, and it hops up. So I think there's a hatch underneath which we could really take if it. I think this actually doesn't have a button, does it? No, there's no button on this side. So this is also an emergency exit one. It has a cable so you can tow. It has space for vehicles.